Hi everybody! Today I'm going to read an excerpt from this book, which I find it very interesting. If you happen to love architecture and you happen to be someone who is like environmentally aware of whatever is happening on Earth right now, so this video could be interesting for you. All right, now this book that I am gonna read from is actually a work collection of two architects, and they are a couple, okay, Japanese architects. Now the excerpt that I'm gonna read from, that I'm gonna read about, is written by the husband, okay? So his name is Hirokazu Suemitsu, okay? And I will post maybe a link to this book for you, so then in the description box below, so then you can check it out by yourself, all right? If you happen to like it. So quickly, we are gonna go to the excerpt. Now what this is about green architecture, okay? Green architecture in a way to incorporate nature into the design of the entire building. Okay, and I find his point of view very interesting, or I would say is his ideology, his way of seeing how to bring architecture or marry architecture with nature is very beautiful and interesting. Although I don't particularly enjoy the aesthetics of his design, but his way of seeing this, bringing nature and architecture together, really inspires me. Okay, and so here's the excerpt. I'm going to read it. Biomimicry, or bio, okay, biology, biomimicry, or shape created by nature. Written by Hirokazu Suemitsu. The natural world has a lot of principles of organic rationalities in varieties of forms. When we consider a building as a product made in the nature on Earth in the same way as a plant, the rationality of a function, structure, and construction, with which we usually design, are just small rationalities of artificial world in great varieties of rationalities in the natural world. When I intended to fit it in nature, it becomes necessary to take organic rationality in this natural world. At this time called the environmental century, what is the architecture that we should aim at? Here, I think that is a hint. When we pay more attention to the nature on Earth, we can understand that we are in various circulatory systems. All of them are energy that change form, move, and perform as various circulatory systems, such as light, wind, and water around us, but the irregularity that occurred with enormous energy brought from sun to earth. There is the building, which we design in the moving body of this invisible energy. There is a necessity to better observe the creations of nature organisms. In the process of the evolution, the nature organisms adapted to become the most suitable form in a circulatory system surrounding them to fit to the environment. Moreover, they enclose the environment system to maximize use of the energy circle in situ. And it takes the process of the evolution that maximal effect is got from the smallest element while using the materials in the place. When you watch a tree, you know that its form is created according to the light. The tree branches off to photosynthesis to photosynthesize and grows its leaves thick to secure maximum surface area. When you watch a wind-wrought dune pattern on the sands in the desert, you know that it is the form that wind creates. A beautiful design is made with particles of the sand according to friction, direction, and strength of the wind. When you watch a fish in the sea, you know that it is a form that water creates. It becomes streamlined to minimize the resistance to current. In the natural world, form is made in the balance of such various rationalities. In the architecture we are aiming, we can enjoy the richness that nature brings without hanging load on the earth by learning from these principles and by making a form that becomes part of this circulatory system. Furthermore, it can contribute to the earth by carrying one end of the natural circulatory system. In the history of the architecture, there were several types of the design with inspiration from nature. However, they did not exceed nature as the metaphor to the last. We, in the technique of this biomimicry, when considering the design to learn from nature by using the latest technology of simulation, etc., it is possible to reconcile the natural and artificial along with the scientific evidence, new building with the organic rationality. I wonder not then able to create a vision for entities. It is when we think about a design learned from nature by the technique called this biomimicry. Shape created by nature. This is what he suggests here. He's suggesting here. And there's a like a phrase that actually summarizes his entire design, like where all his designs stem from, is architecture as a part of natural circulation. And so I hope you like this little excerpt as much as I do. And as a matter of fact, I'm also very interested in architecture, also when it comes to marrying architecture with nature. So I have created a playlist of different kinds of videos as relating to sustainability. And I will put in the description box below the link to the playlist, and I hope you would enjoy the videos as much as I do. Okay, and thank you for your time, thank you for your patience and support, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.